Gerard Thibault is CTO at Kao Data. Gerard, can you tell us how Kao are using OCP as a way of meeting customer requirements as they go forward?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for inviting us, Damien. As you heard on the recent panel that we did, we believe that the industry is about bringing standardisation in to really get the best requirements to meet people's needs. We've been working with Open Compute now for quite a while to get our facility validated against their checklist. Clearly, one of the things that Open Compute is looking to do is drive down costs, and at Kao that helps us provide a better solution to our customers. We can tailor the solution to meet their particular needs, whether it be availability, energy efficiency, or whatever the key task is. For instance, if you look at UPS, with the OCP model, we can give them a full 2N system if they need that for very high resilient applications, a distributed redundant system, or we can even provide parts of the facility that don't have UPS and are then just focused on the bits that they really need to keep up things like network and so on. So it's really about focusing on their needs and delivering a flexible solution.
And customers are looking for that flexibility as they go forward?
Yes, I think so. What we're seeing is far bigger take-up in the hyperscale market. So we believe engineering a facility that's really sort of based around the core needs of hyperscale, we can then flexibly design that back to a sort of colo space. And we're finding that flexibility is very useful because so many of the applications do have different requirements for availability zones. So for financial software, there might be elements that need the 2N resilience on power, or for a distributed redundant N+1 solution where you've got something less critical, it gives them that choice, and obviously there's a price point that goes with each.
How are customers responding to this idea of using hyperscale ideas? Because I guess that smaller enterprises wouldn't generally have access to that kind of infrastructure.
No, I mean, just because we call it hyperscale inspired, it doesn't actually mean to say you've got to be a hyperscaler. Effectively, what I've done over the years in the industry is to look at the evolving trends and use that as a continual improvement cycle, so that the removal of raised floor, for instance, which is one of the drivers of OCP, actually takes out cost and program for delivering space. It really doesn't matter that you then put a colo or retail type service in somewhere with a raised floor. You're still providing the key environment, which is air and power.
A manufacturer once said to me, the best way to run an efficient data center is to build it, fill it with IT, get it running, then lock the door and don't touch it again. That wouldn't seem to be a very appropriate strategy for a colo.
No, and probably not a very sensible strategy for a hyperscaler. At the end of the day, with tools like EcoStuxure we use from Schneider, we've got multiple sensors around the facility that tell us what's happening in the facility. So it gives you that ability to lock the doors and turn the lights out on sort of large volume type deployments. But certainly within a sort of colo type environment, we work with partners to actually provide that sort of real close hands-on backup, remote hands, changing of applications and software. So it's really providing the range and it's, if you like, catering to everybody's needs.
Gerard, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Damien.